So the main legislative drive of health and safety regulations in the UK is known as the Health and Safety at Work Act. The Health and Safety at Work Act provides the backbone for health and safety compliance. And today I've just pulled out a few key sections that we'll cover in more detail. The first one being general duties of employers to their employees. So every employer has a duty to ensure, as far as reasonably practicable, the health, safety and welfare at work of all his or her employees. This is broken down further throughout several regulations and explained in more detail. There's also a duty for employers to protect other persons other than their employees. This could be contractors, members of the public, or in reality, anybody that could be exposed to risk from the company's undertakings. To coincide with this, employers should also provide third parties with information on their operation and how it may affect others' health and safety. So what does this mean? So very simply, every company, regardless of size, industry, doesn't matter, has a general duty of care for their employers and each other's safety. This is really critical to understand when considering health and safety compliance. So as a business, you have a responsibility to ensure that you are health and safety compliant, and you also need to be able to demonstrate this compliance to others. To demonstrate compliance involves showing your company has legal documentation in place, such as a health and safety policy. But you also need to demonstrate that this documentation is used and communicated to staff and not gathering dust on the shelf. Companies that you intend to carry out work for will also share this responsibility to ensure their own health and safety compliance. They're unable to do this unless they can ensure their supply chain is also compliant, which is the importance of what we're talking about today. The reason for this is that companies' activities are just not solely defined by the work undertaken by their own direct employees. There are numerous cases now where a company has been fined or issued a notice on the basis that they've subcontracted work out and that work has been done poorly or not in a compliant manner. On this basis, they have a responsibility, and each company would need to follow this to assess and monitor the supply chain to ensure they are and continue to be health and safety compliant.